are live, folks.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, one and all.
Did I write a recap? I did. Hello.
Yay!
It's been 2 weeks, so hopefully everybody remembers who we are, what we're doing, and what we're doing. After settling into their wing, the party made their way to meet with Lacon, the mansion's head guard, to check in and obtain their entry cards. They received some more information about the city and the security detail, as well as an unfortunate mishap that occurred in the home. While deciding how best to introduce themselves to the nobility, Koth, Victor, and Sim were sent out on shopping runs and setting up a dinner soiree, extending an invitation to all of the noble families to attend at the Queen's Boar. Victor went to the Sacred Heart Clinic and purchased some herbal ingredients in lieu of being told he'd need to come back with the confirmation from the city to say he was a certified doctor in order to purchase better medical gear. It was at this point that the party 100% did not struggle with writing eloquent invitations for the soiree. During the night, Zay experienced a nightmare that was unlike any other that she's had before, but still playing it off as no big deal when Rexeria asked if everything was alright. In the morning, the party went to Moon Coins for some pumpkin spice lattes and then found their way into a lovely candle shop where Zay and Rexeria began to create a candle of their very own. And if the boys wanted to leave before any of that happens, now would be the time. And that is where we begin tonight.
Yup. You, we're, we're all out and about, but, that candle making. the the rest of you, as Zay has put it, can escape if you want to. But
candles with us.
You were given the all clear.
given however, Zay and Rexeria have very much so decided that
we're gonna make a candle.
Oh, we're making a fucking candle.
They're making a candle.
So, can someone remind me why you're making a candle? I cannot remember for the life of me.
Because we can.
Validated reason as any. Continue.
Because rich people. Why not?
It's rich people stuff. Basically.
What else do rich people do?
Fuck, that's what we should have named this session. Because rich people.
Because rich people.
Because rich.
Last that you were kind of explained the process and that there's incense and additives that you can add to the candles. There's also like crystals that you can inset into them to help with different juju and flow depending on like how you feel and what mood you want to set in the room and what scents you want the room to smell like and all that jazz. And Rexeria and Zay were completely sold. They were like, yes, we're doing this. However, as a reminder, Zay is playing blind. I don't remember why. I don't think I was told why, but Zay had decided that she was going to pretend to be blind as her noble self for reasons.
Yeah.
So Rexeria, you gotta like describe things to Zay. Otherwise, how is Zay going to know what you guys are doing and what what's being picked up and added and all that jazz. And what size candle you want to make and what shape. How fancy do you guys want to go? And do the guys want to escape before they really begin?
I thoroughly
Yes.
regret my decisions.
Victor, yes.
No, too late. No, I'm
I think Koth is gonna stay.
Sweet.
Yes.
Is
Burn
Koth
candle.
interested in the pretty smells?
No, it's more so it doesn't make sense to have them walk around unaccompanied. So at least one of the quote-unquote guards have to be with them, you know?
This is true.
That is very true. Very
Hmm.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So Sir Lucian will go with them.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta open my fucking voice mod. Underprepared! Ah!
Where are the code names posted? I
I think
thought they
it's
were
I
in
think it's in Teaguth
Teaguth
Nobles.
Nobles.
Yeah, scroll up.
Ah,
Yep.
I did not scroll high enough. That is
It's
why.
pinned as well, by the way.
Good to know.
Yeah, that is.
Because our brains are smooth. Our heads are empty, no thoughts.
My brain's so smooth that your insults just slide off like water.
Like water off a duck's back.
I said it first.
Quick. Didn't think of that, did you?
Y'all are something else.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's beautiful. It's been 2 weeks. Y'all are too excited.
Alright, let's make this fucking candle.
Sim and Victor, where are you guys heading off to? Or is Sim staying? Is Sim leaving?
I'm also gonna wander off.
Okay. Are you two wandering off together, separately? Where are you guys going?
Well, I'm gonna run to the what I'm assuming is a town hall, I guess would be the best way to put this. So I can properly register as a royal family doctor. So I can have access to the higher level of medical equipment. I also feel like it would make my story more believable.
Yes. So you make your way to the center of town. And you find that the first floor, the main floor that you walk into, it's very open with a lot of different stairways and a few different hallways and lots of people just minding their own but going everywhere sort of thing. Like it's busy but not crowded. There are signs and you are able to follow some signs that lead you off into a more officey feeling section where they are able to sit you down and begin the paperwork process. Basically, it's a lot of questions of what type of doctor, like how are you, basically how much do you handle, are you also a magic healer or just a hands-on, so basically so they know which papers to pull out and give to you.
They're gonna need to fill out a
um
bunch. I'm both.
and they basically end up letting you know that after you've filled out like everything, that there is one that the ladies have to sign themselves, basically saying yes, he is what he says he is, to us. And then that will officially get you fully set up. But with the like first set of papers and all the different like rules and whatnot, you are able to get access to like the basics, but nothing farther until you get that noble signed off one. And it's basically things like in an emergency, you do have the authority to help other people, but other than that, you're supposed to serve like your family. But we'll have access to the facilities of this area, yada yada, sort of thing. But it takes you some time. You're there for a little bit, reading over everything, or not if you're one of those people that's just like, yep, and sign.
Always read the paperwork.
Always read the fine print. It's important. You might be dealing with Fae.
Or worse, bureaucrats.
Fey bureaucrats.
Ah!
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why would you say such
Sim,
a thing?
where are you heading?
Um, was going to see if I couldn't find a good back alley somewhere. And change into a kid.
As far as back alleys go, not so much. Due to the way the buildings all butt up against each other and everything else is however, bathrooms, stalled bathrooms are a thing that you could make use of to do a switch.
Do that.
And you are now child.
I want to try and see if I can find just like any of the other nobles, pretty much the first one I see, and just kind of tail them around and see if I can dig anything up before our soiree this evening.
Let me make a roll. Let's see who you find. Oh god, I just yeet the freaking thing onto the floor. Uh, you actually catch sight of the Baroness Summer doing some shopping. Um, you spot her going into Tales Untold. With a couple other ladies. Clear sort of the lady in waiting sort of feel. And she is roll me a perception check for your snooping.
15.
Jump onto my dice box, you dumb cat. Gonna knock it down. Nearly had dice go everywhere. Said 15?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you pick up that she is looking for the perfect gift for the royal family. She is basically she got word that the king and queen would be coming out for the final soiree, and that it would be a good time to offer up a gift, sort of further get in good graces, sort of, so to speak. And you do notice that there's already, a couple bags being held by some of the ladies, that they've gone to a couple shops already, getting some clothes for some of the events. You happen to be able to snoop that in the afternoon there is going to be a tea with a bunch of the ladies in one of the upper floors of the central building, the castle.
Was that this afternoon?
Yes. Yeah, that's about all that you're able to snoop. It's more so them just chatting about what they're looking at. Do you think this is good enough, sort of thing. Rexeria and Zay. And Koth, for that matter, because you're there.
Also bird.
Does Koth pitch in with what he thinks Candle should be at all?
I don't think Koth can smell. I don't know if he has a concept of scent, so I think Koth is
This
gonna be...
just in, Koth can't smell.
Mans takes potions in the eyes. I don't think he can sniff.
Not no more.
Koth no sniff.
No sniff. No sniff
That's
or he.
just in.
Well,
Ooh, what is this?
He's just here to carry things.
Limiting your
Starburst
perception
airs
of
gummies.
things. That's going to happen.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, weird. This place does not smell like eggshells. Rotten eggs. Nothing wrong can go
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Hey!
Why did he bring that upstairs? My husband brought his kimchi upstairs. Kimchi and tortillas. I am confused.
Oh, snacks.
He hungry. What's so confusing? He hungry.
Well, usually he just eats kimchi with a fork.
He discovered new snack.
I mean,
Maybe there were no
tortillas are
forks.
pretty bomber.
And yes.
Lulu, it's not for you. None of this is you safe.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Mom? But I want to eat everything. Get off my seat. But yeah, what is the lady's process to making the perfect candle?
Can we do one of those candles where we're holding hands?
You can totally do one of those candles.
Sweet.
Beautiful. Okay, what color do you guys do? Do you do like multiple colors?
Various shades of purple.
That might be a bit obvious.
Okay.
It's
Various
purple.
things. Red.
Can we do a red with a gold shimmer?
Ooh, like gold
Totally,
flakes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You make a candle, and it is beautiful.
And Rexeria absolutely describes the candle tizé in every fine detail.
Beautiful, beautiful. Where
Oh, how
to the?
much?
Oh yeah. You get or one of you, whoever decides to use their charge card, uh, um, get charged. We'll say the rich amounts of 20 golds because it's got gold flakes in it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Dope.
Sounds like a good amount for a
Sounds
rich
like
people's candle.
I mean, candles are expensive anyway.
Candles are expensive anyway, especially handmade ones. Lord.
I don't know. I use incense, guys. I light me up a pretty smelling stick and I'm good.
I'm not gonna say that anyway. Uh,
I will. Penis.
not what I was gonna say, but okay.
There it is.
There it is.
I have less
Not a
self-control. I'll do it.
I was gonna say the wax is like way more useful and more fun. Anyway.
What is the thing?
Let's leave the candle shop.
Oh no, there's candles for that.
There's penis
Yeah.
candles? Nice.
There are also
Sure.
candles.
Sure.
Nice.
Those as well.
This is a very high class establishment. Only the best penis candles.
They
Contact your doctor
carry
for candle
them. They're
burns more
labeled
than
for
4 hours.
bachelorette parties.
Yes.
It's in the back. It's in a different room.
Contact your doctor if your candle burns for more than 4 hours.
It's like a Spencer's, just a back wall.
You can double the length of your candle by casting enlarge on it. Candlethrobra.
Oh my gosh.
So many good dick puns.
So where do you guys want to go shopping next? Or explore next?
We should go to the Moonshine Bar.
Sure. Sounds like a good place to me. It's probably better that we visit sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm. Probably a place that.
Now, is this Moonshine Bar wink wink?
Perhaps.
Moonshine Bar, cough, cough.
Yeah. That suck.
Moonshine Bar, cough, cough. What?
I heard
No,
that
you
too.
just stole my Koth type.
Oh, Candlethrobra.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it out loud because we were trying to rile things down, but I had to get it out there.
I see.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. That's you go to the Moonshine Bar, and it is very much so your quite stereotypical tavern-esque. It's got some tables, where you can sit and have food and drink with friends. It has a nice large bar area, and it has a couple different halls. One that's labeled in the sense of a labeling system that you guys are used to recognizing. And down that hall, it also says that it. Lulu, no, get out of the plastic bag. That is not for you. You do not go in the bag.
Yes, I do.
I want you to be a breathing, living cat, not a suffocating cat because you were in a plastic bag.
But mother.
But Mom, there, I want to be the butt end of a joke.
God, Lulu, why you stank? Oh yeah, through that one hallway, it's got like the bathrooms and the different doorways to like you can tell the kitchen area and one doorway that's definitely to storage, quote unquote. And
Does it's definitely where in Rexeria's head. We should go have a chat in private.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Shall we?
Sir Lucian, we're going to the powder room. Down that hallway. Somewhere over there, there's a hallway.
You get a nod in response.
Once we're in the actual Thieves Guild portion, Zay is going to take Rexeria to her lavish room.
Yes.
that she
The
has.
upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
The top tier.
Top tier.
Top tier room.
This is impressive.
I don't use it. So
All right.
it was more for the perks of the other things. How much do you know about the relationship that we have with Hexus?
You haven't mentioned much.
Well, how about we start with what you know?
That I've been it's been mentioned that there's usually much more of a connection and a bit more of a ritual to everything, and that I am certainly lacking in this regard.
Do you know about the cost of gaining the powers?
No one has explained that to me, no.
Oh,
really should have asked about it.
Okay. Okay. So, usually with this kind of thing, you should have been warned beforehand. I guess the Varzans were a little anxious to get more people in.
Honestly, they moved things really quickly, so...
Okay, so, what we have to do is get souls for Hexus through people either touching the crystals or we kill them with a crystal weapon of some kind, and then the soul gets sent to Hexus. And that's how we keep our powers. And if we don't, then he just takes our soul instead.
Seems like a pretty fair trade.
It is, and...
It's, heavy, but...
It's really not that hard to do.
Really?
I mean, I've gotten... Zay starts counting on her fingers. 1, 2, 3... I mean, I got 4 in, 5 days.
All right. Does he have a particular rate that he likes? The more the better? The less the worse?
I mean, pretty much. I think he said a couple a month usually is fine.
Oh.
Sometimes he might ask you to do something specific. I had to steal a sword. Turns out it was a buddy of his. So,
all right. His buddy was a sword. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Um. Oh. Just a couple things really quick. And then Zay's going to run Rexeria through a couple of the abilities that Zay knows of. Like, the turning skin purple thing and creating crystal weapons. Fuck, what else? I have the thing. I can send to her. It is pinned in my chat.
Um,
I'm just running Rexeria through the
through the gauntlet sort
through
of
the
thing.
gauntlet to get her up to speed on things. And there you go.
You would also, I put it in Rexeria's chat itself. Would also know that most tend to. Well, you were told, so you would end up telling her that most end up developing some sort of
Talent.
personal sort of gift, and basically the way it ends up, manifesting kind of works with you, sort of thing. There's like generic abilities, but those might warp and change depending on how much you use or what you try and do with the crystals.
All right. Awesome.
Basically, fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Fuck around, find out, try and do something that sounds cool enough and roll well enough. Who knows? You might get away with some bullshit.
Sweet. Crystal mischief powers.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, maybe tomorrow or at some point we can just lure some guy here and you can get your first soul in private. Just take him in here into my room and just, I don't know, I can distract him and you can just stab him in the back or something.
That works for me. Do you have a preferred way of luring?
I tend to find the ruse of, hey, you looking for a good time? Works very well.
It works so well, doesn't it? Oh, it's almost shameful.
But we're on another mission and
True.
we've probably spent enough time going over stuff. Don't want to keep Koth waiting.
True. Yes. Let's go back.
What is Koth doing while he's waiting?
Literally standing as still as humanly possible. My guy has not moved an inch. He's got his hands behind his back, like crossed behind his back. Still.
Beautiful.
That's all he's done.
He is a well-trained Koth.
Good bird.
He's a good burb. He deserves pats.
All the crackers.
All the crackers.
Yeah, if he could eat them.
Put him in his aisle.
I can't.
It's full of stone.
It's full of stone.
I've sealed off his cracker hole. Oh no.
You have another cracker hole.
It's just the crack.
Let's just drill one into his beak. He'll be fine.
Oh. He's already
Oh, that's right. I still have nostrils. We can put crackers in there.
Yeah.
cracker dust.
Snort crackers.
Snort crackers.
Do you want saltines or graham?
Oh.
Oyster. A whole oyster cracker right up the nostril.
Dude, I like oyster crackers.
Oyster crackers are great. I cannot imagine how
What's an oyster cracker?
They're for
You
soups
don't
and chowders,
know oyster
man.
crackers?
What the little like octagon crackers that are like puffy?
That's what
Yeah.
those
They're
are
like the
called?
size of a
They're
pen.
oyster crackers, yeah.
I did not know that. Neat. I thought you meant an actual cracker made out of an oyster.
No. Oyster crackers.
I've seen those little dudes before.
Yeah, those are oyster crackers. I fucking love them.
They're quite delicious.
You can eat them like cereal.
Oh my god, yes.
Put 'em
Salty
in any,
cereal.
Put them in any soup. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Wait, I dropped a magnet. Oh wait,
Yeah, stuff to learn.
Just good soup.
Yes. Good soup.
fucking love soup.
And then Zay will go back to clinging onto Rexeria's arm.
Alrighty. Where to next? And after candle making and your chat and everything, Sim, how long are you like how much time are you dedicating to following around?
Oh. Hmm. Yeah, maybe like an hour or two.
All right. Maybe Rexeria and Zay lead the what the crap? I just saw Zay
Sorry, I pushed the
completely
wrong button.
you unmute like 3 fucking different times.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked deafen by accident, which muted me, and then I clicked unmute, but I still had to undeafen. And once I clicked that again, it went mute again. I was like, ah, shit.
I just saw it rapid fire blink. I'm like, oh no, we're losing Zay again.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm still here.
Because where in town would you be going next?
Probably lukewarm subject at some point.
To get more coffee.
That's moon coins.
Oh no, wait, that's moon coins.
Lukewarm subject.
That one's hot topic.
Yeah.
That's where I got Zay's
Say's
or whatever.
jacket, yeah.
Rexeria is jealous. She wants a jacket of her
I'm gonna
own.
make you regret.
She wants the
buying
jacket
that.
too.
Matchy matchy.
Are you gonna get a cat hoodie too?
Probably not. Let me be real with you. I don't think hoods work with Rexeria's horns very well.
No. They make some specifically for fitting over horns.
Okay. We could also get it tailored.
Yeah, could get it tailored.
Yeah. Yeah, if it works, yes.
Is that what you're lukewarm subject?
Yeah.
I would definitely say while you guys are on your way to lukewarm subject, Victor, at that point you would be done with all the paperwork that you yourself can do. Before needing their signatures.
I'm gonna go try and find them so I can get their signatures. I want to be done with paperwork. I hate paperwork.
Roll a perception check to try and see if you can spot them.
16.
16. Yeah, that works. You are able to kind of exit the building, do a little bit of a 360, and you catch sight of who would stick out more, Rexeria or Koth? I don't remember who's taller.
Koth is standing tall now after his massage.
Koth is the full 6'8".
And I believe Rexeria is only 6.
So yeah, you spot the spooky burb first, and are able to notice the other two. Yeah, after spotting the burb. As they are on their way to lukewarm subject. How do you wish to proceed? Do we have a victor? Did Victor die?
Victor.
What was that?
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
It's you, my guy. You're up.
It was you, my guy. You are up. How do you wish to proceed? You spot them.
I will approach. Oh, my ladies, I have some paperwork that needs to be signed in order to register as the family doctor in the eyes of the city. I have all of your paperwork done. I just need your signatures, and I'm going to present the paper.
No.
Could I have a quick question for your thoughts? The paperwork. Could I have one of the signatures have a as witnessed by for or name
As
the
released by
lady
Sir Lucian.
Krishna. Krishana?
Krishan.
Krishana. Yeah, that's how it is. The lady Krishana as can't see, so can't really write your own signature. Just make a mark and has to be witnessed by somebody, probably the other lady.
You can.
I can still sign it.
Yeah.
It's just writing. Doesn't have to look like it's on a line though. Just turn
It's
the
a valid
paper.
point.
Just turn the paper askew a little.
It would basically be as long as she puts some form of scribble on there.
Yeah,
Make
doesn't
your
have
mark.
to be legible. A giant K and a giant S.
Perfect.
It looks like a 3-year-old wrote it.
Hey, Zay has good hands.
Like
Okay, I know that's fair.
letters.
I wrote the
Like
damn
big squeaky letters.
invitations for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I know a couple of people who are blind that can write. Well, which is one, but still, it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, we'll sign off on it.
So yeah, I assume you ladies sign away.
Yes.
Alrighty, so yeah, Victor, you now have the paper that can assume you go right back to sort of turn it in, sort of thing.
Yes. The sooner I'm done with
Okay.
this, the sooner I can make a quote unquote potion.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you take it back in, and they happily get you your proper it's basically like one of them key cards sort of thing. Ow, just stabbed myself on accident.
Don't do that.
That
It hurts.
lets you into the different areas of the doctor's offices, so you can get into all the staff areas to grab things that you may need. Um, to the Sacred Heart Clinic.
Superb.
Uh, assume you're with that going there to begin your quote unquote potion making.
It, now, I as far as potion goes, not potion, but I want to make something that to all visual appearance look like a health potion.
Okay.
Slightly more purplish tint, though, not just straight healing potion.
I mean, you'd be able to pull that off.
Hmm.
Um,
How much longer do we have until the dinner starts? This is important to know for my plans.
you after filling out the paperwork and getting that signed, um, like the amount of time for like prepping sort of thing is what you're looking for.
more countdown, because I thought it was at evening, and I remember that it was afternoon a little bit ago, so I don't know if it is late afternoon or early evening at this point.
Oh, it is early after, because you basically started out getting breakfast and then going to the candle shop. So it's like probably lunchish time at this point. After, paperwork, candle making,
Okay.
chatting, stalking. Lulu, stop it. You're gonna stop
I
your
will.
nefarious ways, Lulu.
Now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna just find the ladies so that they can have their doctor on staff. And just kind of wait for the party.
Alrighty.
Or at least wait for them to leave for the party. But
The ladies, I assume you do some purchasing at Lukewarm Subject
Yeah.
for some nice jackets.
I mean, Rexeria can.
Dresses.
Zay's kind of all set.
Jewelry.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
is there a T-shirt for like band? Are there like band names and T-shirts there?
There definitely are.
Is there one for Sugar?
There 100% is.
Fuck yeah, I'm buying a Sugar shirt.
of course.
Um, there's also a kind of like a bulletin board sort of thing up at the front that has um Hysteria's um set list sort of thing. Um as far as like what artists will be performing what nights. And you happen to spot that the next couple nights are indeed for Sugar.
Squealing.
That liar. She said she was gonna be at Velport for a month. She got a better gig.
She got a better gig. But you notice that there's certain nights that she won't be there, and they match up with the nights of the balls.
But
No fucking way.
She got a better gig. She
Hell
got a much
yeah.
better gig.
better gig.
I love Sugar.
Fuck yes.
How much this
Yay.
how much this Sugar t-shirt running me here?
Make a roll. Let me see how much these shirts cost.
She's selling merch.
She's selling merch.
Of course she's selling merch. She deserves it.
You are looking at 30 gold.
Ooh, all right.
You do see a sign that says 60 gold for a thinned shirt.
60 gold. Alright. Put me down. I'm getting a signed sugar shirt. Add that to my inventory.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Rexeria is just looking for like a dress or something and some jewelry because why not? Because shiny things.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Bits and bobs to add onto her horns and ears. Face.
There's just Zay squealing in one corner. Rexeria looking at shiny bits and bobs in another. Sim, do you switch back to non-child form before finding the ladies after doing your snooping?
Yes.
You end up locating them at lukewarm subject. They're, let's say you find them there. They're currently like checking out, sort of thing at that point. Sarah, you definitely could have found some things if you so wish.
Yes.
And of course, Zay has her shirt. Um, but yeah, you find them, and it's about noonish. I would say would be the equivalent. What info do you pass along to them, if any?
I'll let them know about the tea party this afternoon. I'll also let them know about the king and queen being here for the last event of the
Well,
whole thing.
we knew that. We knew they were going to be there.
And like let them know about the lady that was buying a gift. As kind of a way to get some favor with the king and queen.
Do you happen to know what they were buying?
I don't know, do I?
Any of that?
Or what store?
Yeah.
They were searching at Tales Untold for something.
The Tales Untold for something. I'm not quite sure what though.
Well, the store's good enough lead anyway.
You don't think the queen would like a signed autographed shirt of sugar?
Maybe.
Who knows? Does she like sugar?
Who doesn't?
Well,
Oh, wait. I know one. Never mind. Okay, well, maybe we can find out more about what she likes and or the king But are we gonna go to the tea time? Should we go?
Well, were we invited?
Where is it again?
In the castle.
We should go check our mail.
I agree.
To the mansion.
Well, before the tea time, I need to have a tea time. I'll be right back.
The Scooby Doo kind of scene swipe.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to the mansion and check your mail, and you indeed do have some letters.
We really gotta start checking these in the morning.
No kidding.
I need
You-
to check my own mailbox. This is internal thoughts.
You have one piece of mail that says that you are cordially invited by the Duchess Petu to an afternoon tea and the tea and chat with all the ladies. And it says for those ladies who have gentlemen, please leave them at home.
Oh, we're not gonna be invited to boys' nights.
True.
We're missing out.
True. A little bit.
You also have a piece of mail that is from Countess Renworth inviting you to a private dinner the next day.
Oh, good. Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh no. On the same night.
Like, what?
We'd have to split. Oh man. Okay. Put that on the docket.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, private dinner.
But yes, those are your letters that you've received. Oh, you also have a response from the Duluth family, the Marquis, that they will be attending your dinner.
Ooh.
Good.
So you have received one response, like one surefire response so far.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What?
Get the
One.
Marquis, fire boy.
Oh, it is, isn't it? I wasn't paying attention to that. Did that on accident. But yes. Are you gonna go to the tea? What are you gonna wear? Or are you gonna ignore the tea?
I think that would be not the smartest idea.
Yeah, we should go.
We should absolutely
Especially
go.
since it was from the Duchess, right?
Countess. No.
No, the Countess was the dinner the next night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Duchess,
why I
pay
stopped
too.
doing it.
All right,
Ah,
snakes. Yes, we should go.
Yes.
Sorry, boys, you're on your own. Do some work.
Um, the boys.
Oh, do they have mail?
What?
Do they have mail? Or are they like, hey, this is the guard party?
Well, so there is basically an area for like the guards to wait like outside, so to speak. Like guards can be around. They're just not like part of the soiree, if you will. Um
Okay.
but you do have a person that can shapeshift in your party if you did want. And if they did want to shapeshift to be able to properly uh, enter the tea with you guys. That's up to Sim, though.
Don't they need to have a card?
Not if they're entering with you.
That still needs a whole nother story and who they are. You'd have to make something up real quick on the fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, up to you if you wanted to join in on the tea time or be guard down low getting the nitty gritty from the other guards.
I gotcha.
Sim, you there?
Yes.
Alive?
Sim!
I'm dead.
I don't know.
What's Sim want to do? Sim want to be sneaky and join in? Does he want to pal around with the other guards that'll be around? Same with the other two.
I'll pal around with the other guards.
Victor, or would no, never mind.
Does Koth know how to pal around? Has Koth ever palled around?
One of the voices in there has to have done it at least once.
Secretly, Koth is a party animal.
Absolutely.
You just don't know it yet.
The wildest ragers.
Yeah.
I'm talking like hookers and blow kind of shit. Skip the party weed, skip the party drinking, we're doing hookers and blow.
Sir Lucian, go scope out hysteria for us.
My gosh. Freaking amazing. The Secret Life of Koth. What you want, Lulu? She meowed at me. You can't have it, Lulu. It's not yours.
Are you sure?
What are Victor's plans?
Well, I think I'm gonna just pal around with the guards as well.
Alrighty, so we got some palling around. So, you all get to the event.
Pre-gaming for the
And you notice that that was a fierce hiccup, hun.
That's what that was?
Yeah, he hiccuped.
Oh my god.
It sounded painful.
They're all saying that sounded painful.
Aggressive.
Yes.
I think I was mad.
Wanted to get out now.
God, what was I saying? I got derailed. Oh yes. There's in like an entry room that has like a coat check, and then also some chairs and seats that clearly some of the like the family escorts or guards are sitting in and just kind of chatting. And then through some double doors you can see into a very decorated lots of flowers, very like really set up. And each table has a couple different teapots that are steeping and a bunch of teacups. Each table has its own little almost like theme, and there are a bunch of the noble ladies there, and you can tell some like family member sort of things. Lulu, stop your harassing. There are already some ladies chatting and sipping on tea. You would see what your key card, with your study cards, if you will, would have showed you as at Lady Nindral, and what looked like a couple family members, maybe sisters, or cousins, something along those lines. You do see a few tabaxi, one of which you can tell is the Baroness. You are able to spot Marquis Duluce and the Duchess A2, who is at more of a like a head table sort of thing. It's a bit bigger, but fancier sort of thing. And a few other Naga-esque looking ladies are at her table. Who do you want to go up to? Who are you interested in chatting with?
Well, seeing as it's the Duchess's party, we should probably go. Or we were invited by the Duchess. We should probably go. Say hello to her first.
Greet her first, yeah.
Okay, so you, as you walk up, she does kind of look up to you as she's kind of more in a resting pose, has a teacup in her hand. And she's like, "Ah, ladies, you were able to make it." Her brow kind of furrows, and she goes, "Pardon, I know you're one of the new prospects. The Shildraz ladies, correct?"
Yes, you're very much correct.
Oh, good. My memory is still holding. I was glad to see you could come. And you can expect to see me at your event later.
Oh, fantastic. We'll be so happy to see you there.
As I'm sure it will be lovely. Now, I don't know if you have at all, but all the tables have teas that were processed and made from the sands. So they are all from my homeland. I hope you enjoy them. There's a few different options, some a little more floral, some a bit more nutty in taste. So it can span a few different palate favorites, if you will. Just, how are you liking it in the city so far?
I haven't had any complaints.
Well, wonderful. As well, please use this time to get to know everybody. There's hopefully also another new lady that will be in the mix that's vying for position and status. It'll be interesting to see if they show up as well. She kind of looks around and goes, "So far, it looks like it's just us. Old birds, if you will."
Well, I will have to
Oh,
be
so
right
we're
back.
the first.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are the first of the newer arrivals, the fresh meat, if you will. It's always fun seeing who will merge and fit in well with the rest of us.
Well, we're both very much looking forward to getting to know the rest of y'all.
So, what do you deal in? Do you are you old money? Do you have some form of business that you run? What sort of thing are you bringing to the table? Y'all gotta think now. I don't know if y'all talked about that together or not.
We tried. Um, well, it's been old money on my dear wife's side. I married into the family.
Oh, lovely. What about you? Did you have anything that you do, you run or support?
Well, I'm more of what you would say a trophy wife. I perform.
Hmm. Well,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
interesting.
Take
All
full
good.
Sorry,
Rexeria is a trophy wife.
sorry.
Yeah.
A kid fell out of bed. Oh no! What did I come back to?
Rexeria is a trophy.
Rexeria is a
Rhoda's
trophy
trophy
wife.
wife.
You're old money.
Shit. Okay.
Just play along. Go with
You
it.
were gone.
You were gone. Rexeria panicked.
Ah!
Sorry, I had a child fell out of bed and I had to go console them.
Oh no.
No, you're all good. You're all good. It was just funny timing.
It's just I'm sorry, my mouth opened.
Words came out. I don't know what happened, bro.
All right, let's go. Damage control. Here we go. Where are we at?
I panicked. I'm good at performance at least. But yeah, I'm a celebrity trophy wife who performs.
Okay.
And she looks to Zhang as well. Since you're old money, what does the family do then? Are you heading up or going to be running the family business?
Well, actually, we haven't we haven't done much with our money lately, but I have started to go into talks with the Solstice clan to take over some of their businesses.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. You know, they have kind of been going downhill. It doesn't surprise me that others are trying to buy them out
Uh, they were very agreeable in my terms.
now. Oh, really? They're usually not too agreeable when it comes to them being on the losing side.
Well, something must have came up. And
Something indeed.
I'm just taking advantage of what's there.
Surely. You know, I guess scare the crap out of me, huh? Jesus. Fuck. All of a sudden I see something whiz by. Um because I wonder if they will still do their regular family visits or not. Maybe we'll have to offer their timeshare to you for taking over their businesses and such. Why not take over their vacation areas?
Oh, now that's a proposition I may be able to get behind. Where are they?
Well, we have a few different areas of the oasis that during certain times of the years we rent out to um, different noble families and lords and ladies such as yourself. And basically, if you can pay the price, you can stay at the oasis and have a nice, relaxing time, a bit of healthy rejuvenation of the body and soul. We never let anyone leave without them feeling like they are at least a few years younger.
Well, that sounds absolutely divine. I will have to, for sure, see to it. So to speak.
As well. I don't want to take up all of your time since this is, I would assume, your first soiree. So please mingle with the rest of the ladies here.
Of course, and Zay will do a little curtsy.
Rexeria curtsies as well. It's just polite.
uh, Panning to the guard room. Sim, Victor, and Koth.
Well, howdy there, gamer.
um, you are in a room that is a bit divided. There are some a bit more uh a bit more nicely dressed that are clearly the escorts of the ladies. Um versus having a guard do it, sort of thing. And they're all kind of gathered towards one corner, with some drinks, talking and chatting. And then in another area, you have what are clearly still nicely dressed, but definitely like the actual guards, sort of things. They're a bit more alert, still chatting a bit, but mostly about you hear talk of what they're gonna do when they get back home, when they like shift off duty because they're on duty for the next insert stint of time here, sort of thing. Um and kind of comparing with each other um what their what the extents they go with their jobs. Um, you end up hearing one who, yeah, he's at the home, but he's more so an on call. He's one of the ones that goes out and about, but's not on duty when they're at the home itself. So he has a bit more free time, sort of thing, and it just talking about shifts and um what sort of chit chat do you guys want to mingle your way into, if any? Um, don't know what your each prerogatives would be. Well, don't y'all go at once.
I'll
We
kind
got
of,
stage fright.
I'll kind of listen in on some. I'll kind of listen in on some conversations about just about their work and what they're doing. See if I can find any holes in security.
Kind of taking notes, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right, all right. What about you, Ka?
Koth is gonna listen in on the conversations, just in general. I get, you know what? Actually, he's gonna stick close. You said escorts, as in boy toys, probably.
There are definitely some that look more of the boy toy variety.
All right, we're gonna stick closer to that wall and see what gossip they are. I'm just gonna kind of listen to them.
Listen to them.
You're
All
Coffee's
right,
the
all
boy
right. Now I'm just picturing boy toy Koth,
I'll do
and
it.
it's beautiful. It's hilarious.
Wrinkly.
Don't think
toy.
about it too much.
Think about it too much, you might go blind. Um, gosh, what good gossip do you get? Um, Koth, you end up hearing them talk about so you conversation kind of starts. One of them here says, did you hear the big news? And um some of the other ones are like, what? The big news is here. Like, what's bigger than what we've got going on right now? And it's like, no, no, no. Off continent, an era. Have you heard the big news? And a couple of them were like, what are you talking about? Like they're not making any moves there. And and then the guy goes, no, we got word that they've officially had to close borders. And there's like a murmur that kind of crosses the group. And he goes, yeah, something about an unchecked illness that's broken out. Uh, rumors spreading that an ancient plague has gotten out somehow. And so the entire continent's shutting down its borders until they can figure out exactly what's actually happening. Like a royal decree of that continent went out. And there's more murmurs of the, how did you hear about this sort of thing? And he goes, oh, I heard about it because it was Countess Brynworth was talking with my lady, Lady Duluce, saying that her scientists are being put to work to figure something out. But that she's worried about bringing people over there or having some people come over here because of how quickly it spread. Yeah, I don't know. It could all just be rumors. It could be all rumors and hearsay, but yeah, I haven't been to um a port or a shipping station or even the post office to check things out to see if anything was going in or out. And that is the biggest juicy detail that you get. The rest is mostly beauty product swapping. Um,
Are there any good recommendations?
there's definitely some good recommendations for like moisturizers.
Coffee.
A couple of them swap like beard balm brands that they use, and like there's definitely a big conversation about beard care and sculpting and all that jazz. Um, that you overhear as well. Lulu. Um, the ladies, what person do you want to talk to next? Who do you want to go to and chat with?
Who all's there again?
So there is
Nindral, Petu,
Duluth,
Toulouse.
The Countess
the
is
Baroness
not there,
Summer. The Countess is not there, correct.
Okay.
Yes, you do not see Lady Tardova.
Did that new person come in yet?
No one else has arrived yet.
We should. Well, I mean, maybe
Let's pick out some tea.
sit down and near someone and have some tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we'll get some
about-
tea and then go over to somebody else.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Participate in the tea party.
Yes, actually, drink the tea.
Yes.
Are there little like stir spoons?
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I check my little spoon, is anything? Is it glowing?
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all safe.
Okay.
I think Zay will go for a nutty tea.
I'm curious as to what type of tea Rexeria likes.
I was sneezing. Hold on.
Oh no!
Bless you.
That's not very ladylike.
Why
Girls
mute
can't sneeze.
myself?
Everyone knows that.
Rexeria will go for something floral.
So you two get your teas and begin to meander.
Let's meander to Lady Nindral.
Alright.
Get to know her.
You meander to Lady Nindral, who she's with a couple of ladies around the same age as her, definitely look like they could be family. And she is chatting about her kids currently when you walk up.
Children.
I know what's going on in Zay's head. It's ugh.
Gross.
You gross.
Cooties.
But still approaching with one of them smiles.
Yeah. Smile.
Yeah, as you approach, she, finishes her statement and kind of looks up. And she goes, "Good afternoon."
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Because I'm Lady Nindral. You can just call me Cordelia, though.
Well, Cordelia, I am Lady Krishana Shildraz, but you can just call me Krishana.
And I am Lady Torona Shildraz, but again, the same. Torona is just fine.
She goes, this is my sister Daria, and my cousin Lynn.
Fantastic to meet you, ladies.
They both give a bit of a nod. And so, how have you ladies been doing?
Oh, we've been just fine. Quite a lovely morning of shopping, and then we opened our mailbox to this lovely invitation.
Oh, the teas are definitely the best, especially ones put on by Petu. She, just the most lovely teas.
Fantastic. Then we're really in for a treat today, wouldn't you say, my love?
Yes. The teas are. Takes a very small sip. Delectable.
Because they really are. And this gives me a chance to get away from the kids. You probably overheard me talking about them, but it's such a good break from them and gets them forced time with their father. He does love spending time with them, but most of the time he's working and forgets that the day is passing by. So, do you two have any little pitter pattering feet running about?
No, not yet.
Not
Not quite yet.
yet.
She smiles and goes, "Do I hear a bit of hesitant?"
We're enjoying ourselves at the moment.
That is quite important.
We figure there's plenty of future to think about.
Oh, of course. There's definitely plenty of future about. As I am goodness. They're actually going to be coming to the balls this year. It's going to be interesting. Um, but less about them. Um, where do you two hail from?
From Velport.
Well, I'm from the Dragon Isles, you see.
He goes, yes. The Dragon Isles. I've never been, but I've heard they are lovely.
It is beautiful there. I do miss it. But nothing's more beautiful than this lovely woman I have right here.
Well, that's just sweet. As well. Goes over at if you ever find yourself at Talea, which is also a port city. We actually have quite a few ships that do um Night, Zoe. Sleep well, goober. I got sidetracked by a child in my face. Velport. We do actually have quite a few ships that go back and forth from Velport. For trade.
Yes. It a very big, bustling city it is.
Well, certainly. I heard that there might be expansions coming soon. Don't know if that's true or not, but I heard some nobility were. Oh, maybe it was your family that I was hearing about. I heard some nobility were thinking about putting a bigger foothold there and expanding quite a bit.
And where, pray tell, did you hear this?
Oh, who did I hear it from? I think it was. I think it was my cousin Destin, if I recall correctly. He had come back from a bit of a traveling trip to scope out some different areas that do shipping trade still. Some of the areas that have heavy Triton family in the area. And yeah, he said it looks like um, things were changing, possibly expanding. Um, oh, also that there was a wedding that happened. Oh, what families got married together?
Oh, it was the Solstice clan and the Varzand clan.
Yes, that is right. I heard about that wedding. I heard it was absolutely lovely.
Oh, yes, it was held at the fine estates of the Finefoot Winery.
Oh, yes, that wine is lovely. Probably the best place out there for a wedding venue, honestly.
I would have to agree with you.
We may have been thinking about it ourselves when we did our own wedding not too long ago. It was one of the locations we were thinking about.
Where did you actually end up going with, if not that?
In Rexeria's head, really quick, just say Dragon Island, say Dragon Island, say Dragon Island.
We went back to my home on the Dragon Islands.
Oh, lovely. That must have had quite the exotic feel.
Yes. Exotic.
Well, because no, sorry, not for you, of course. That would have been more homey for you, I suppose.
Yes.
But exotic in the sense that I hear that the Dragon Isles have their very different plants and flowers and trees as opposed to the rest of the continents. Um, so exotic in that sort of feel to anyone that it's not their homeland.
Yes.
Then again, I guess I don't know how much you visited it with your sweetheart before you two married.
Well, I was there for most of my formative years, but I did move out when I was a little bit older.
Everyone must go away from home eventually.
If they want to or not. Boarding school.
Oof. That one's a tough one. Was it a all ladies boarding school or was it a mix?
Well, it was an all ladies boarding school.
Oh, I went to one of those as well. It was horrendous.
It really was.
And Zaya's just thinking, what the fuck?
Improv, dear girl. Improv. Remember all of this for later.
Because I swear, was yours run by
Nuns. Yes.
what order? Got you off guard.
Yeah. Well,
This is the game of how many times can I stump y'all up?
well, I was only there for a couple of years. And I've been on so many trips since then. What was it? I don't know. Somebody help me.
I got nothing. Like, that's on you.
Oh, God. Yeah. Talk myself into a corner. Why don't I? Crying.
She chuckles and goes, "Oh, it's all right." The school that I went to happened to be run by nuns of the Order of Themis, of all things.
Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine.
Yes, it's no wonder as I got older, I ended up marrying someone in the trade business. Kind of ironic.
True that. But good nonetheless.
Oh, yes. Yes, so. You're clearly here trying to get that new spot.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
to the Western Cliffs? Like, are you trying to make that leap, or are you just trying to go the simple route of um, trying to get one of the closer provinces?
You cut out a little bit for me when you
Oh no.
right before you said Western Cliffs.
Yeah.
Um,
You said take the leap for Western Cliffs.
damn. Okay. Um, so are you trying to take the leap for the Western Cliffs and vie for that position? Or are you trying to go the safer route of just going for one of the closer surrounding provinces?
Just one of the provinces closer.
Yes, it is definitely the easier spot. I think, I honestly think, I'll have to see them at a different event. The Lord Dorian and Lord Crud, they are the most adorable couple. I can't, you will love them. They've been around in the closer provinces for a while. I think they would be perfect for taking over the Western Cliffs. Especially with their flight would help them with that as well. Some of that area is actually homes built into the cliffside itself. If you haven't been, you should definitely visit at some point.
Oh, absolutely. It sounds very interesting.
That area actually, it's one of the other big wine companies. They fight a bit with your Finefoot wines.
Well,
You don't
some
say.
competition is always good.
Yes, that the ocean air in the wide open cliffside fields really does something. Um, but enough of me rambling on and leading the conversation. What do you want to know?
How are you finding running the port city? Would you want to. Are you looking to step up?
Oh, no, we aren't ourselves actually aren't looking towards moving. Um, with the port city ourselves, sure, granted, getting the higher title, Baron and Baroness, would um, oh no, wait, I looked at the wrong line. Viscount, um, Viscount and Viscountess would be absolutely lovely. Um, but I don't know if they will be switching around titles or just whoever gets that land will get that title. Um, I have a bit of an affinity. I mean, it's kind of ironic. I've born in the sea, look very oceany, so I'm quite well. Also have an affinity for water and controlling the tides. Um, so
Completely
I
understandable.
actually quite important to the protection of that port city. We get hit very, very hard with storm fronts come wintertime. And me and a few of the other family members with the same affinity um, really do some hefty, hefty work to keep everything together. Um, whereas the hubby, he uh, really runs all of the shipments in and out. He knows what's going and coming. He handles what's going and coming from the cities to here. Um, I don't know how he keeps track of all of that, but he manages. But yeah, I don't see us shifting to running a cliffside winery business town. It would be, I don't know, I think it would probably be a little boring on my side of things, actually. It's a side of the continent that doesn't get hit too harshly with storms. Probably feel a little disconnected.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Zay takes another sip of her tea.
Just slurp. Uh,
Who, so the Twinklebeaks are looking to move up. Is there anyone else?
as well. Um, she looks around and goes, "Well, I don't see her, but Lord and Lady Tardova, I know they were wanting to move up. Um, Baroness Summer, the Thunderclaw, who is right over there," and she points to um the table with the tabaxi ladies, um, is vying for the spot. Um, I had heard that there were a couple of families, yours included, that were looking to shift up into whatever vacancy would end up opening up. Um, but I guess I don't see any of the other new families. I can't say as I know who was or wasn't invited, but if they were invited, well, That doesn't look good for getting a vote in their favor.
How unfortunate. We will be sure to always have our mail checked and brought to us. And speaking of which, are you attending our soiree later this evening?
Me personally, I hadn't had a message run over yet, but mainly because I was hoping to run into you here. Thank you for reminding me. The kids. Bring them or no? Because if no, either me or my husband, one of us would show up. The other one would stay home with the kids.
Zay's gonna turn to Rexeria. Tarona,
Yes, darling.
I think we're able to adjust the guest list to allow more.
I would agree. I would say kids would be welcome.
She nods. Goes, oh, lovely. They they are quite well behaved. It's not like they run a crazy muck about or anything.
That's good to hear.
We just do know that some prefer uh, not to have the tiny fingers about, if you will.
Well, maybe seeing them will expedite our own ventures into motherhood.
Mayhaps.
Yes, it is truly very lovely. Though I must admit, there will be times where you will feel like you want to pull out your hair. It's worth it.
We've heard some lovely stories.
And some not so lovely, but the good outweigh the
Yes.
bad.
Yes.
Yes, it's the boys you have to look out for. I've got 2 boys and 1 girl, and I swear, those boys get up to mischief.
That much trouble.
They can be so sweet and endearing and so well behaved, but the second we get them home to ourselves behind closed doors, it's like I have brought monkeys home.
Oh dear.
I swear. I don't know what happens to them. Kind of at that point finishes up her tea. And she goes, well, unfortunately, ladies, I must be off. It was lovely chatting with you. But
You as well.
I must
Much agreed.
bid farewell to the hostess before heading out.
Ah, yes.
Well, we shall see you tonight.
It was so lovely meeting you.
Yes, it certainly was. And she gives a bit of a curtsy and heads off.
Curtsy back.
Yep.
And what do you two wish to do next?
Send it over to the guys. We need a break.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Oh God.
It is. No. It is off to the guys now.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, you still scoping out? Are you pitching into conversation? Trying to start conversation? What's it looking like?
Are there any conversations going on regarding like how they're treated by their employers?
Oh, there's definitely a couple of um uh stories being swapped. Um
I'll kind of wiggle my way into those and try to make the ladies sound like they're real good employers.
good employers. Yeah, you um as you're wiggling your way in, there's a little bit of like wage chat and chat about time off. There are some like horror stories um told. Um and let me think, what are some things that you learn? You end up um learning that the Duke and Duchess are very secretive and hard to work with because they keep their plans close to themselves. So when trying to coordinate um proper guard, it's difficult. But they pay well is like the perk there. Um you learn that the Marquis um Berender, not only is he a hothead because of the fire aspect, but he's got a temper. And so you hear them talking about they've got a sort of protocol, um, because Fada, his wife, is like the only one that can talk him down from like a proper fit. Like when he's like totally lost it. They do have people that will just run to get her specifically, while everyone else is just on damage control. Um, and They don't pay horribly, but they definitely don't pay the best. But the vibe there is just like a job is a job. It pays, keeps the family fed. Keeps you on your toes, sort of thing. You end up what do you hear from them? That is you end up finding out that the Thunderclaw family, so the Baroness Summer, they spring for the least amount of guards. The dude is basically talking about how he is overworked and underpaid, and it's like they don't even care about having proper guard up, that they must seem to think that the city watch that walks around the streets is enough protection for them or something, that he's surprised they haven't been targeted yet by anything. Granted, he's glad that they haven't, because that would be more work for him, and hopefully he wouldn't catch his death if something did happen. But then again, yeah, death would be a nice vacation sort of like joke that gets a few of them chuckling. Um, thinking what else you might learn. You would end up hearing a couple people griping about um they're supposed to be guards and watch, not babysitters. Um if they wanted people specifically to guard and care for the children, they should have put that on the job script sort of thing. But uh, it's a pain and a half when they end up getting a shift where they're on kid duty basically. Any guard shift where they will be guarding the kiddos is a pain. Most of them are jealous when you whatever tales you tell, good pay, nice hours, I assume.
Oh yeah, good pay, nice hours, no kids,
Good benefits,
good benefits.
PTO, vacation, dental, whole 9 yards.
Great.
Housing.
They are definitely jealous for one reason or another.
We made enemies, boys. Good job.
A couple of them even ask if there are positions open.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to see. I can definitely put in a good word for you, though.
You get a good word is better than no word. It's hard when everyone around here already has their people set up. So you're kind of stuck with what you got until someone retires or dies. It's kind of morbid, but it's the job. One of them pipes up and goes, "I should have jumped on the bandwagon with the Viscount house when that happened and they were hiring a bunch of new team members. Gosh, so many of them passed away in that explosion. Still not certain. It wasn't fully explained what happened, but I mean, you could hear it go off a few blocks away. And then the Lion Guard showed up, probably because of it. Gosh, that week was a ruckus.
My God, I've never had to deal with anything that serious.
Well, normally we don't either, but something serious happened with Viscount Riddle died. Something in the house exploded. He said it was faulty wiring, but I don't know if I buy that. I think something else happened. Is then the Lion Guard came into town under the guise that they were just there to make everyone feel safer. But I overheard some of them saying that some of their people went missing, and they couldn't figure that out. How do you lose your own? How do you lose people? How do people just go missing like that? Especially in a town like this. There's something that had to have been going on. I don't buy it.
Mm.
And I don't think they properly checked the houses either.
Oh,
Because, well, because how long have you been in town?
just a couple of days.
Well, you're in the guard work. You should have been briefed about this. You know the houses. You know what they are, right?
Oh God.
Player you knows.
Yeah, player me knows. Uh, was Sim briefed on this?
Nope.
No, I haven't been told anything.
We were told be nice to the houses.
Yeah, we were
Just
only
just
told be
be
nice.
nice.
He kind of chuckles and goes, "Man, be nice to the house." That's, I mean, it's good to be told to be nice to them, but like, they're alive. We've got each house has like a full. Well, maybe not each house, but almost each house has its own like small team to take care of it and make sure it is happy. They're mimics.
Oh. Now, now, how did they do that?
Because, well, the because I don't know if the town has always been called the same, but Pruxfield itself, all the infrastructure, all the buildings are, gosh, I don't know if it's rude to call them ancient, but ancient mimics.
Oh. Do you think that has something to do with the people that went missing?
It's the only thing I could think of. I mean, really, the mimics, they only do anything when they feel threatened or attacked. I mean, there's like a strict like deal and feeding protocol that they follow. But like if see, I think something went down and like the lion guard that went missing were like is I don't know, maybe killed or something and then fed to a house and or like they wouldn't be found. Their stomachs basically dissolve almost everything. It takes some time, and like sometimes bones can be sitting in there for like a long time. But like I thought that it would have warranted like maybe checking out some stomachs to make sure, and then maybe go from there and try and figure out who fed them to the building, who fed them to the mimic. I mean, these are I've heard rumor that if you're nice enough and they like you enough, they'll even talk to you. They know how to talk.
Talking houses.
Cause yeah, isn't that like it blows my mind. Like I've never heard it, but like I've heard the rumors that yeah, if they like you enough or you intrigue them enough, they'll talk to you.
That's that's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that.
Yes, but yeah, that's why you're supposed to be nice to the houses and the buildings.
Hmm. I thought things were just old and delicate.
Delicate, not so much. Old, definitely. Kind of looks around and goes, granted, again, I don't know if calling them old is rude or not. Kind of whispers to the wall, I'm sorry if it is. I'm just trying to get a point across.
Sim will kind of give a little bit of a little I'm sorry to the building.
Yes, but so you're if your family ends up getting the spot, you'll end up in a home of your own here. So I guess you'll just have to work on getting yourself comfy.
Yeah. Maybe I could make some new friends. Just kind of like stares at the wall for a second.
You get the distinct feeling that you are being stared back at.
Oh.
I don't think y'all understand how good of news this is for Koth. I can talk to the walls and they can talk back.
I was literally just typing that out. This will be the first time that Koth stares at a wall and a wall stares back.
This is gonna be so fucking great. Y'all don't even understand how excited I am for this shit.
Are the walls gonna start getting nods?
You bet.
Fuck you.
Nods in every hallway he walks into.
I want a wall or a house to nod back. I need it.
One of the statues.
I just love that Zay doesn't know that Zay's gotten a nod because
Koth
was
was
still
invisible.
invisible.
Absolutely.
That was funny.
It's too good. It's too good. Freaking hilarious. Gosh. But what else would all the dude bros be talking about?
Sport ball.
Sports ball.
fast horses. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do men like?
Bacon.
Meat.
Meat.
Bacon, meat, gladiator battles in the arenas.
Beer.
Beer.
Bugs. Beer.
The camel races of the sands.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a pit stop to get more water.
If dude TikTok has anything to say, breaking ice.
Oh,
Yeah,
breaking big
yeah.
rocks with smaller rocks, and vice
Yeah.
versa.
Ah, yes.
Breaking big rocks with explosives.
Oh my god.
What did I just call it? Man TikTok?
Dude,
Breaking
Yeah.
ice
or
with
something.
rocks.
Man talk.
Man talk.
Dude, bro talk.
Dude, bro talk.
Come on down to Bro Talk. We got plenty of rocks, brother.
Chopping wood.
Chopping
Rocks
wood.
galore.
Fire.
No, the chopping wood guy is for ladies.
Not when he whips out the 6-bladed
I
axe.
have
That thing is pretty
seen
fucking dope.
That
so many more dudes that duet the wood chopping videos than anything else.
I mean,
No,
it's
see, I know
really
what
easy
man talk
to
is.
appreciate the proper form of chopping wood.
My algorithm is
There's a
off.
lady who's
Hammer.
not wood, and on
yeah, I've seen
TikTok
the
it
lady,
just
yeah.
woo.
I'm about to re-download TikTok, y'all.
I will never download TikTok.
Yeah,
You've spoken my language.
Yes.
If a
I'll
TikTok
find
is
those
funny
TikToks for
enough,
you.
it will
I'll
breach
send 'em.
containment.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to find those and send them to you.
I wait eagerly.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. But yes, dude bro talk and dude bro things. And
Grilling.
barbecuing.
Grilling.
Propane and propane accessories. Um
Control
Fools.
flame accessories.
Oh my god.
Did you guys mow any good lawns lately?
Um Gosh, what else? Giant blank on what else the dude bros would talk about.
Should we
Man,
get back to the session?
I want to listen in for more of the information on a plague spreading across a continent. I vaguely remember hearing that mentioned earlier. I've been dropping in and out of consciousness.
That was mentioned, yes.
Yes. The rumor is that the continent is on lockdown via royal decree because something has spread very quickly. And
This
it
continent?
is an era.
Hmm.
The one you guys are from.
Oh.
Well, that makes my life easy. Been looking for a plague.
You know this plague.
Yes, I do.
Let's just say I rolled to see if someone followed your directions well or not. and they did not.
Oh,
All those sessions ago.
Yep.
Hey, go out into the woods and isolate yourself. Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
And this is why you usually just kill the infected.
Hey, that's your oversight.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people are gonna die from medical malpractice. Fuck, that's what I should have had my code name as. Dr. Malpractice.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Does Koth, hearing about the mimic things, begin staring at the wall? I gotta know.
110%. No movement, just staring at the wall. Deadpan. Cross the room, too, so if anyone walks in front of him, just a blank
Blank stare.
stare. Other than his shiny new eyes, of course.
Koth does feel like he's getting stared back at.
This is fucking great news.
But is he blushing though?
Hard to tell. Wait, me or the wall? I'd like to flirt with the wall, please.
Roll seduction.
How
Not
would you like to
seduce-
seduce
no.
the wall?
No. I'd like Jesus, please. I need more of him.
Tell me how you want to do this.
I guess you're gonna be another brick in the wall.
Hey.
General fuckery, there's one in there.
I still want to know how Koth is going to
Oh my
seduce a
God.
wall.
Press himself gently against it. I don't know.
Mimics are people too.
No,
Mimics need
are
love
object.
too.
Mimics are object. People are only object when they're dead.
This is true. That is a
Oh.
game mechanic. They cease being a creature.
Support necromancy, not necrophilia.
Don't think about it. Don't think about the complexities of whether or not it's still necrophilia if you raise them from the dead. I thought about it. I don't want to think about it anymore. Good answer. A thud.
but like,
necrophilia.
what about like
Yeah, like raised dead, revivification, something. Yeah,
yeah, revivify or something like that.
like
Not
if you bring
technically
them back
dead.
from the dead, are you still fucking the corpse? Because
No,
they're
because-
alive.
They cannot be
Do
a
they-
corpse if they've got an organ pumping inside of them. Wait, I phrased that way.
I mean, you can have an organ pumping inside of you and be a corpse too. Some people are into that.
This is a great time to remind everybody that this is an 18+ stream.
Half an hour before the stream ends, you know how it is. No Twitch mods gonna sit to this shit. Just to get to that one key point.
You've been warned.
Die in your own time. I gotta kiss this wall. Actually dying this time.
Wow.
Oh, no, she muted herself. Oh god.
Shit.
Nice.
Uh.
So, Koth, how do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh.
It's a good question. I don't know if Koth has a penis.
Wiggle your tail feathers.
Jesus Christ.
What feathers?
Tail
I'm made of jerky.
wrappings. Tail wrappings. Yeah.
Tail whipping.
Shake your ass for this house, bruh.
Twerk.
Exactly.
What about the spiders?
Work it.
I don't want to hear about spiders right now. That's Sunday.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh, say,
Fuck yeah.
what do you two want to do now?
We're gonna go hang out with Baroness Thunderclaw.
Stare at a wall. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're
Shooting at the
headed
wall,
over to the
it winks
Baroness.
back.
Okay. You head over to Baroness Thunderclaw and her groupies.
Oh, did anyone else show up yet? Or is it still just us minus ninjas?
You
Just keeping
do see, you do see someone else show up. Though, it's not,
Not one of the noble families in the court.
yeah, not one of the noble families, like no one you recognize from the, information slip that you were given, sort of thing. Do you attempt to listen in at all? Do they do so? Basically, what they do is they do come in and walk up and talk to the Duchess. But then they leave.
I just want to listen in for their names.
Okay. The person that does come in introduces themselves as a messenger from the Tardova residence.
Oh, okay. Then I don't have to worry about that then. They're not competition.
They're not. Tish. You make your way to the Baroness Thunderclaw. And as you guys walk up, she, while talking to her other ladies, like there's a moment where she stops and like looks you both like up and down. And continues to talk with her ladies. It's clear that she is waiting for you to introduce yourself. She is not going to take the initiative to introduce you into the conversation. She's expecting you to do the introduction sort of vibes.
What are they talking about at the moment?
She is currently talking about how she was unsatisfied with um, what the shops had to carry this morning. The stock was um, lackluster in appropriate attire and cloth types and
Mm.
stylings.
I think might just butt into the conversation. Like, where did you happen to be shopping at? Hi, Lady Krishana Shildraz. Little curtsy.
And Lady Torona's shoulder as also curtsies.
She turns and is charmed. Was actually at Serenity Designs, usually quite lovely and has what I'm looking for. But nothing quite suited right this time. I don't know. Maybe the main designer has lost touch.
How's this one's fur compared to Summer's? Or not Summer. Amber.
Well, this one has quite a bit shorter fur. It does seem like it would still be soft to the touch.
Mm.
And of course, there's the ambers was the very like light goldeny fur, where Summers is a very charcoal colored fur. Um
I mean, in terms of if you could put like on a scale of 1 to 10, how quality it is.
Quality it is.
No.
What?
Later.
What?
After we secure our spot in the nobility,
Think
think about other coats.
Right. So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Okay.
roll.
Do I get to roll the d10?
Nah, roll. Nature?
Oh shit. All right. Yeah, sure. Nature. All right. 6.
Well, you're
Varzan dice. Why have
You're-
you forsaken me?
you're having a hard time pinpointing the quality of that fur. Um, it looks nice. You don't see any like blemishes or anything, but you don't quite know fur enough. Like that's not your forte to be able to just tell by looking at it its quality.
I'll have to find that out later.
I can't help you. I only know scales. Let me know when you want something scaly. Then we'll talk.
I got something scaly. It's right next to me.
Yee. Hey! No skinning me. Please. Thank you.
No. Anyway.
um,
She went to some design
But,
place.
yes, Serenity Designs. The main designer, she says, must have lost touch.
Out of character. Isn't that our girl?
Yep.
Yep, that's what I fucking thought. Bitch, better watch your mouth.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Now you worry about the coat, huh?
Yeah, she can be a coat now.
Fuck.
How do we respond to this?
Yeah.
Well, did you get a private appointment done?
She. This is not today, no. I have in the past.
Well, as always, her best work is done in person.
Oh, of course, any best work is done in person. But I also expect that there should be at least some form of quality in the storefront as well. How else are you supposed to get new customers in if you don't have a proper storefront? They can't see your good quality if you don't show your good quality. So I worry that she's slipping, that's all.
Where where else would you get quality fabrics and silk in town?
In town, well, I haven't checked to see um what their selection looks like right now, but Flow Motion Designs tends to have some nice things.
And for a giggle, what is your take on lukewarm subject?
She chuckles and goes, if you're looking to go to the nightclub, sure, but for your day-to-day, or for your proper events, not in the slightest.
Oh, so you would wear that at Hysteria?
They've got some items there that one would wear at Hysteria.
Are you in the night scene often? Or are you more out in the day?
Less so in the night scene as I used to be, that's for sure. But I do know how to party. She gives a bit of a grin. She goes, I have a bit of a connection to someone who can really get a party going.
Well, don't be coy. Who is it?
Oh, she's a little spitfire of a woman. She's pretty much at any party scene. If it's a proper party, she's there. Um, she just simply goes by her name, Celia.
I don't think I've managed to hear her name.
As well, you best not have been to any good nightclubs or night parties then.
Or just running in different rings.
Corona is smiling and nodding, like she is any part of the conversation right now. Being smooth.
Head empty, no
Yes.
thanks.
As well. However, since you're here, you better start running in the same circles if you're going to get anywhere.
Well, that's what I'm hoping to do. So if you do know any night raves, let me know.
Let us know. He just nudges Lady Krishana.
She gives a nod and goes, I bet there's room for an addition on the guest list for something.
I'm listening.
You'll get an invite in the mail. I'll have my people run it over.
Fantastic.
And speaking of invitations, did you happen to receive ours for tonight?
Here's tonight. The dinner, was it?
Yes.
The Queen's Boar? Yes, I, did get that. I do have to see. Because if I do, I would either be leaving early or arriving late. I have a bit of an appointment.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want to have you worry about your appointment. I mean, you are free to come late. We're going to stay late.
Yes, well then you'll... as the saying goes, I will arrive fashionably late then.
There would be no better time to arrive.
It's charming.
In Rexeria's head, except on time.
It was lovely. So, what other events will you be showing up to? Have any plans laid out yet?
There's a few things that we have been invited to. But we do want to make sure that we're not double booking anything, so we're just making sure all of our ducks are in the proverbial row.
Ah, yes, the dreaded double booking. I want that to happen. As well. If you ever find yourself in the northern outskirts, North Prux is what we lord over.
How is it this time of year?
Well, you're here in Pruxfield, you kind of is what you see outside is also what you get. We're not too terribly far away from the just outside the wall to As well, to about a couple weeks journey out is our land, and that doesn't include the eastern westerly borders. That's just the north to south border. And again, the weather's pretty much the same. It's nice, if a little boring. The people are simple. It's quite easy to rule over a group of people when they are content in their squalor.
Well, we do hope that continues. Unless you're looking for a move.
We are indeed hoping to go from North Prux to the Western Cliffs. If you end up getting a ladyship, and we end up getting that spot, you would end up with North Prux.
So, the position that you take for Viscount, that would also come with the Western Cliffs?
Yes, indeed. It is a status shift that comes along with that land. But that would leave North Prux open, and typically that's where a lord or lady that we want to step into the court, so if you were, takes over. It's easier land to look over, closer to the castle. It's really your noble entry position, if you will, and well, we're no longer just your average entry position nobles anymore. A spot like this doesn't open up all too very often. Typically, families will just pass on the titles to a new family member, but they just, well, after her husband died, she just up and decided she didn't want the title to go to one of her kids. They were too young. So she left. Her choice leaving that position open, leaving everything. I think it's a mistake on her part. I don't even know where she went. Though I guess she probably has enough jewelry and things to set herself up in a simple home somewhere for life, but
Well,
to go from something like this to that, what a drastic change.
her mistake could be your gain.
Precisely.
And we're not looking to jump into the Western Cliffs, so a province like North Proxfield would be very lucrative for us.
Very much agreed. It does sound like a very fantastic piece of land, too.
As well, maybe we will just have to sit down to some business at some point.
We will be very glad to reach out to you.
All right. She takes a sip of her tea, kind of looks about, and goes, "For first tea, I really thought there would have been more at this event. I don't know what Petu was thinking. Maybe she didn't invite enough? Or someone else booked something and didn't invite her or me in that case. I didn't know about the other thing, if there is another thing. It's just so interestingly slow. Anyways, it's been a pleasure, both of you.
Well, the pleasure was ours.
Very much so.
And she puts her teacup down and chats with a couple with the ladies that is around her a little bit about next plans, sort of thing, like where to go next, what to do next, what plan, a little bit of what planning they have to do um, before getting up and heading out. Um, she does go to politely say her goodbyes to the host, um, after also dismissing herself from the two of you. Um,
Is it only us and the Duchess left now?
um, there's Duluth, the Marquis.
Ah, okay.
Marquise. Marquise?
Yes.
Yeah. Who looks like a little sweetheart. She is small, pale skin.
Is she smaller than me?
Not smaller than you. Like, you two, about same size.
Sweet. Oh, hey, look at that. It's 1 a.m.
But, yeah, that is where we end it. Koth making eyes at a wall. The other two getting some nice intel. And the ladies
Schmoozing.
perusing, getting some good intel. And possibly getting on the at least not bad side of people. Maybe not quite the good side yet, but haven't ended up on anyone's bad side.
Woohoo!
So far.
So far.
So far.
So far, so good. Until next time.
Until next time, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Yeah.